What can you tell us about what life is like for people on Westham Island right now?
Oh, it's very uncertain, and the anxiety is very high. I very much feel for everybody, the residents. There's approximately 220 residents living on Westham Island, and then we have all the businesses. The businesses are on edge. They don't know whether the bridge is actually going to be open for them in time for their planting season. And as you probably know, 25% of all potatoes that are sold in BC come from Westham Island. It'll be a financial disaster for them, but I know TransLink, we're working in partnership with them. As your readers probably know, TransLink is responsible and owns the bridge. The city has stepped up and has done everything possible, including three barges that are transporting residents back and forth at different times off the island and on the island, large barges to move some of the big commercial vehicles on and off. And it's really appreciate the fact that we did get funding support from the Ministry of Agriculture, and we're continuing to do those expenses until such time as the bridge is reopened. Insofar as myself, my anxiety is high too. I just don't know whether we're going to make it in time. This is a 116-year-old bridge. Its piling is happening right now. Last week, they faced some pretty significant hardships insofar as trying to drill down. They hit riprap, which was there, which is concrete, and sometimes it has steel and reinforcement in it too. So that stopped. But I did have a good, more of a positive report on this week with regards that they have made progress. Now, making progress is one thing, but the bridge may be open earlier perhaps for walking traffic, but we need it open for all commercial traffic in order to support our farming community on Westham Island.
And right now, no foot traffic on the bridge, right? Do you have water taxis in place as well?
There's water taxis in place. Again, there's two types of barges, one that moves cars and people, and also we have a large barge, as I mentioned, for the large commercial equipment that farmers need to do on and off the island. We've put in more parking on the land side. We have Evo actually there, and TransLink has been running their buses in order to transport people to the barge site locations. So all that is happening. But the biggest problem is we don't know exactly when the repairs will be finished.
What are you hearing from the farmers and other residents on Westham right now?
Again, it's very high anxiety. They're very worried. They're very appreciative of the work that the city is doing. And we've been ensuring that TransLink is updating them on a regular basis also. Later, actually tomorrow, there is a Mayor's Council meeting. Of course, as a member of the Mayor's TransLink Committee meeting, I'll be giving them fellow mayors an update with regards to what's happening. And I, as the Mayor of Delta and a member of the TransLink Mayor's Council, I need to ensure that the replacement bridge, which isn't being planned, needs to proceed as soon as possible. We just cannot continue to survive on a 116-year bridge, even though it may be repaired. But it is always subject to marine accidents such as happened just recently and before also.
Now, what about the water issues? I know shortly after the bridge was damaged, there was also an issue with a water main. What can you tell us about that?
Yeah, the damage of the bridge did affect our water main over to Westham Island. I'm very proud of our engineering staff. They actually had another hookup done. We had to do a search with regards to finding a proper valve that's in the water just underneath the bridge, but all that was repaired very quickly. We did significant testing to ensure there was no contamination of the water supply, and that all came back positive, negative insofar as any coliform counts. So that was done very quickly, and the residents have full access to their regular supply of water. I must say that our fire departments are doing rotation crews that stay on Westham Island. They can get barged off, and then a new crew comes in, so that we have emergency response over in Westham Island during this event.
I see. So is there talk of a new water main as well for island residents, or is it just the existing water main was repaired and you leave it at that?
It was repaired and it's functioning very well, and whether it needs to be replaced or not, I don't see it on our capital list right now, but it's working properly and providing water. It's the same water that we receive on the Ladner side or the Delta side, same water I receive at my home here, and also, so it's working very well. But again, compliments to our staff for finding a solution for that.
Sure, but this is going to cost the city something. How much is it costing the city so far?
Oh, I don't have the exact, it's a lot of money. It really is. And also the staff time involved, even our emergency response time for our firefighters and for our police over in Westham Island also. I've asked for a summary towards the end of this month. But my thoughts are right now is, yes, it's costing us a lot of money, but we need to do this for our residents that live on Westham Island.
I mean, I guess, and just explain for me again, who is covering what costs? The bridge, is that completely TransLink's jurisdiction? Do you have to pick up some of the costs for the barges and the water taxi, or is that all TransLink?
We have a agreement with TransLink for picking up the majority of the charges, but the bridge, of course, and the bridge replacement is totally their responsibility. But again, I really want to ensure that that replacement bridge gets built quickly. And in today's environment with the provincial budgets, which it were, this is going to be a struggle. But we can't ensure that residents on Westham Island and the farmers on Westham Island are always going to have access. It's been proven that this bridge goes down a number of times over the last 10 years. And I'm not confident that it's going to stand up for whatever it may face in the future.
So
So we need to also concentrate on getting that bridge replaced.
the way things stand right now, and the progress that's been made or hasn't been made so far, what is your best estimate as to when that bridge will reopen?
And no, with dealing with this bridge and dealing with the repair that is in water, I can say that they are working 24 hours on the repairs. I don't know. There's just so many variables that are happening right now. We thought we were clear and it would be easy for the piling to go on, but it wasn't. We just do not know the factors. But I'm very worried, as I mentioned before, that we will not be able to make the deadline. I'm not trying to be negative here, but I'm very worried about it because of the task at hand and all the extra little things that could happen with regards to trying to repair a 116-year-old bridge.
Okay, it's a story we'll continue to follow. We've had several discussions with farmers on Westham Island over the past several weeks. Mayor Harvie, thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you for the interest. Take care.
That is George Harvie, the mayor of Delta.